Good evening, Tightliners, and welcome back to the channel. Find me out tonight with Kay. It's Tuesday. And we're on a rock mark, clean ground rock mark. And the likelihoods are hopefully raise, huss. We've had dabs here in place here before, possible chance of a flounder, and there is a very outside chance of that unicorn. And I mean a big outside chance. Anyway, plan of action, very similar to the last video. Fishing at the moment with one big bait. Well, it's not even a massive bait, it's just a double sand eel on an up and over, and a 3-hook scratcher on the other one, 3-hook clip down. Ragworm on 2, sand eel on 1. See if we can get some smaller fish for bait. Same plan as before. If I can keep my frozen bait frozen like it happened on Sunday, then it can go back in the freezer with no problem. Right, Kay just had the little run there. Hasn't come back though. So anyway, I'll try and get you pictures of the tips again like I managed on Sunday. It's a bit more difficult here because there's a bit more wind today, and I have to try and secure the tripod to something to stop it from flying away. Right, can we see the tips? I believe we can. Right, so the one on the left hand side, oh, something's going on Kay's rod again. Left hand side is the one with the scratching rig, and the top one there is the one with the sand eel on, double sand eel. Anyway, we'll keep watching, and if there is anything, fel yr arfer, fel chi'n dol. Right guys, so I just brought my scratching rig in just to see what the bait situation was, and first fish, as always, a whiting. So there's whiting out there, so hopefully there'll be something bigger. Now this one's taken this very deep, so this one is gonna get ikichime and be put in the bucket for bait. I'll fill it up, I'll cut it down a bit, and yeah, get it out there. Anyway, let's get this one back out, because there could be anything out there really. Right, I've just ikichima'd this fish, and it's still already. It's quite amazing. Right, I'll sort it with that after I can tell. Right guys, so the double sand eel bait, this one here, little bites on there now, but it's guaranteed whiting. But I'm not bothered, I'll let it have it. And if it does hang itself on there, then it's open prey there for the bigger fish. Something having a go on that one as well. Aye. We might be here a touch early today as well, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, there's definitely a bite on that one now. I wonder if I can get a dogfish tonight. I was just saying to Kay, no, must be about 7, 8, 9 sessions in this new year, and I've not seen one yet. Well, I've seen one, but not on my line. I only want one tonight though. If they're going to come together, I'd prefer to have them in a match. Anyway, I think I'll bring the scratching rig in now again. Put some fresh bait on it. What am I doing here? I reckon there's a fish on it. Yeah, another whiting probably. Or maybe not. No, just a bit of weed that just came off by there, no. Right guys, I wasn't in school today, I was on a course, and at lunchtime I popped over to see Terry Wax, who's opened his shop in town in Caernarfon, and got some ragworm off him. Some real nice ragworm, beautiful ragworm actually. So if you're in the Caernarfon area and need bait, go and check Terry Wax out guys. Good stuff. Normal chydig. Right guys, funny enough, nothing had actually touched that sand eel bait. So anyway, I've cut. Ooh, I don't know now. Anyway, I've cut the whiting up, cut strips in it, like I said the other day, so the bait elastic has something to go in and dig into, and also to release some scent. I've cut the fins off. I've got the headpiece ready to go in a bit after this one, hopefully. Right, it's very quiet. Even the scratching rigs are not getting hammered. I was thinking after the first cast, whiting on that one, I thought this is it, we're going to get plagued. But no, it's all very quiet. Maybe when the tide comes up a little bit further, things might change. Right. Go around the hook that down the bottom here to lock it in place so it doesn't swing around. And then around the eye. Right, let's lock that one off. Lock that off. That over there. There we go guys, nice whiting bait. hooks are not massive tonight, guys. Only the 3.0 Avengers and 3.0 black nickel on the top. I find that works well here. Anyway, let's get this sent out and let's hope there might be a bull huss there with my name on it. Norm ychydig. Right guys, Kay there now. He's got a, like I have, one big bait out and one scratching bait. And his scratching bait just went right over like that. But anyway, it was on for a bit. Whatever it was just dropped off. So that's a good sign. Right guys, let's keep watching. Right guys, we've made a decision that is not really happening here. We've had one whiting each here. We're just going to move up the coast a little bit. Got this one rod in, so I'm going to bring this one in now. This was the one with half a whiting on there. Right guys, that's come back pretty much, well, definitely untouched by fish fingers or human hands, as my dad used to say. Anyway, let's get going. We'll go to there. Hopefully we'll get a few more fish over there. Right, so we made the move. First baits are in the water. Anyway, there's a long way for the tide to come in yet still. I'll be a bit more confident in an hour or so when there's a bit more water. If we make it that long.
We will.
Oh yeah, I know we will. It's coming up to 10:15 now. So anyway, os oes na rhywbeth in this new spot, then fel yr arfer ddoi chi'n dol. Right guys, this scratching rig's been bouncing like a crazy one. There's got to be fish on it this time. Oh yeah, definitely fish on it this time. Oh, there was. Oh, no way. Yeah, that was the last one. Oh.
It's the depth there, yeah.
I know. It gets to the surface. Exiting. Another whiting, guys. Yeah. Right, let's unclip that, get another bait out. Get that sorted in there. Right, good. So sort of rhywbeth arall, ddoi chi'n dol. Right guys, the left hand rod here guys, I don't know if you can see it. That's been showing signs of a bite now for the last 2 or 3 minutes. And it didn't really look much like a whiting bite either, it could be a dog. starting to get a few more bites now. Now the water's starting to fill in a bit. Yeah, that's there. Unless this has got weed on it, it might be just a short of whiting, or it could be the first ostrich of the year. Dogfish stuff. It is a dog, yeah? How do I think?
Well, it's like it's 2 weeks.
There we go, guys. A whiting on the top there, and my first dogfish of 2024. Now then, I don't want to see any more of these tonight. I want to see its cousin, the greater spotted, but I don't want to see any more of these lesser spotted dogfish. Anyway, I'll get it unhooked, and yeah, perfectly hooked, guys, as you can see there, with the size, what are these, the size 4 pint hooks, I think. Right, normal chydig. I'll get a photo of this dogfish and get it sent back for the specimen hunt. Normal chydig, boys. Right, guys, so the whiting baits that we've been putting out, not doing anything. They're coming back untouched, no worse than what they were when we put them out. So on the one I put out there now, the big bait now, I've got half a herring with a little bit of squid wrapped around it, and on the next one I'm going to try half a joey, see how that goes. Or even a sardine. I'll see what I get hold of first. Normal chydig. Right, guys, last baits have gone in the water now. So the up and over out there now has got half a joey mackerel, and I've still got my scratching rigs out there because I still believe there could be a rockling or something like that for the specimen hunt. So anyway, I'll fish these out now, start packing a few things away, and if we don't catch anything, then we'll probably speak to you when we get back to the car. Well, guys, that was cold.
You see my breath? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, let me see. Do we need a bit more? Yeah, let's go that way. That's better.
Set the ambience.
Anyway, guys, so yeah, that was a cold session. We had a few fish, some whiting, and I got my first dog of the year, and it was the only one today,
Yeah,
and that's what I asked for, so that's okay. Big baits though, not being touched at all by anything. Apart from my last joey mackerel, that was smashed to bits by whiting. You could see it pecking.
Hammered, yeah.
You could see the rod just like this. As soon as it hit the bottom, really. I was hoping that a whiting would just hook itself and
then get another double
and then
figure
get
in,
another,
really.
well, or a hearse or
Bigger,
something,
yeah.
yeah. Anyway.
Doesn't happen to everyone, that.
So not one of the best sessions, but I hope you enjoyed it, and that you'll be back for the next one. And well, we don't know what the next one is yet. Where are we now? Tuesday? Yeah, it won't be long. I got plenty of bait, some really nice worm, like I said earlier, from Terry Wax in Carnarvon Angling, I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something like that. Anyway, yeah. So if you're in the Carnarvon area and you need worm, go and see Terry. Yeah. So anyway, guys, thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. And until the next one, guys, keep your lines tight.